Hello everyone, my name's Botanist Cool. Today we're continuing the wings of Crimson Fatalis. Now, you can see here what we've done last time, and that's exactly what we're going to try to do to this side. We're going to turn these red wings into red-orange wings. And then we're going to slowly start working on turning all of this yellow, and so on and so forth, to make Crimson Fatalis really look like Crimson Fatalis. Now, we are going for this look, if you guys don't remember, which means that eventually we'll have to have areas around here that are going to be brown, black, etc. But right now we're just working on currently getting it to be a very bright yellow-red color, and then moving back to red, and so on and so forth. So this is the color we're going to be going for long term. But right now we're just working on the small parts, and it's going to take a while. It's going to take a very long while. I don't think we'll be done with this mini anytime soon. So what we're going to do is we're going to start by dry brushing the sides. And then we'll be going into... Actually, hold on. Didn't I bring another piece of paper out here a little while ago? Where is it? We're start by giving it a little bit of a dry brush with the orange. It's going to be Rust Monster Orange. I just had to like dry this for like God knows how long. Then we're gonna go back. We're gonna do a little lining out, a little bit of like a shh. Yeah. So, yeah. Good luck. Do I remember what I did last time? The answer is no, by the way. Did I watch what I did last time? The answer is yes. I have a whole... The best part is I fucking wrote it down, basically. I was like, here's what I did, and I put it in a video, and I said, here's what you did, Steph, and I could just look it over. But alas. Alright. Need a little bit more actually light here. Give me some more light, please. Thank you. Like, I gotta get to this color, and it's gonna take a little bit. And soon I'm gonna have to be careful with like these ridges, because these ridges will eventually be black or brown. And this I'll have to outline later on myself, but basically, you gotta keep doing little bits of orange. And really get that orange in the dry brush. You already see like a bit of a tonal difference. Like, even with this very light dry brush I've given it. That's the whole point. Like, that's already closer. No, it's not quite there, but it is a lot closer. Alright. I'm gonna shift my body a bit. I mean, I'm always shifting my body. Can't sit still. Just a lot of dry brushing, a lot of relaxing, a lot of hanging out, you know, the good stuff. I've also been seeing this guy online who, he starts every video, and I find this to be fucking hilarious. Starts every video speaking Mandarin, and something will set him off. Or eventually he'll go, "Oh, ni howdy," and he'll start speaking American. Take the chopsticks, put them in his mouth like a fucking straw. Hey, some of the funniest shit is like, when you're trying to hide your American, and I'm like, oh man. This guy, the word free comes up and he fucking responds like a sleeper cell. Fucking hilarious. That's a very funny guy. Really doing a good dunk on the Americans, honestly. Ni howdy kills me though. Ni howdy kills me. That's so fucking funny. Hold on. Did I? Oh, just pick it up. A little weird. I would imagine I did a little bit. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna do it here if I didn't do it on the other side. That's fine. I can do just a little bit of brushing. Oh, that's great. I still have plenty of layers to do this again. I know I did a glaze of white on here, on the other side. What I want to do is I want to do a quick little dry brush along the veins. Right here, kind of deal. Get them really kind of popping. Get them really highlighted. A little much, but that's fine. I'll be dry brushing again. We're doing it like layer by layer after all. Don't need to be perfectly accurate on the layer. Alright. Slide for a second. Little by little, we're getting these more in. Kind of missed this here, but that's. We'll get it. We'll get it eventually. Bring to my. Super norms. Alright. From here, what we're gonna do is we're going to give it a nice glaze of white. That way. That way we can start lighting it up and get the orange more prevalent. Okay? I need to start doing that. Try to brush more orange on this in a second. It's gonna half that dries. I want to get the insides to look very, you know. This is, had I started this in a different way, perhaps I would have started like I did the magma slimes today and got the yellow to be the primary color on the bottom, then started from there. That might have been the smarter choice. However, I'm kind of roped into what I'm doing now, so this, we go through with it. A little too much. Wait. Oopsie. I gotta redo it, but I'm hoping it's... hold on. Go. Alright, screwed that up. That's fine. We could repair it. We can repair it. We can repair it. We can repair it. Don't worry about it. We got it. We got it. We can repair it. We can totally repair it. We can totally fucking repair this. Don't worry about it. We got this. We got this. We got this. Don't know if we got it. That'd be one of the things where I go back and I restart everything. Don't think so. May oh well, no. I could still see this being so. I guess I'll just see this being so. Put that to the side for a second. We'll let it dry up. Do this over here. Alright, let's try doing a little bit less white on this next one. Add more water. That was way too much white. It was. Big kind of beans, honestly. Not completely. I could still get a lot of that pooling out there. I could probably replace it with a little bit of orange. But I think overall is what I'm going to do eventually. If I get a little bit more dry brush on there, I think I'm going to give it a glaze of orange. Like, that's a lot of white. That's too much. That's... Wait. Oh, shit. Pulled over on this side, too. That's how bad it got. Damn. Probably do a pooling of orange. A little glaze of orange later. On both sides. I think I'll... Okay. Get it closer, you know what I'm saying? Very, very white. Yeah, that's so much better. That was a much better fight. I think. Now you guys expect me to be the best. That is unfortunately not a title I can take. I regret to inform you. Bye for now. This. Oh, fuck me. That's much better. Guess I'm fixing that now. Oh, something flash on my screen? Or was I going insane? Maybe I was going insane. That's actually looking very close to the other side, so I think we're doing it either way. We're getting really good results. Whether or not I did it properly or not, or I did it perfectly like I did last time, we're getting really close results. Either way, it's coming very close to it. Like, that is a lot closer, you know what I'm saying? Not far off at all, actually. Especially when I'm looking at it like this. This has a little bit more bed underneath, but like, I wanted it more like that anyways. I can do that either way on the other side. That's looking so fucking similar, dude. Are you kidding me? I fucking nailed it, actually. I was worried I fucked it up. I didn't. I fucking nailed it. Fucking nailed it, dude. What I can do if I really want to is kind of go in here. Like... these little areas. I don't feel the need to. I think I am gonna... like, I don't feel that need. You know what I'm saying? The other side is a little darker, and that's fine. I can fix that. That's not something I'm gonna... it's not that's not gonna last for long, that dark difference is. It's eventually gonna all be very yellow. No? Eventually we're gonna get a whole bunch of yellow on here. In the place without the word Jesus fucking Christ. Like, without Jesus Christ, right? It's kind of sad because they can't say Jesus fucking Christ, which is such a great exclamation. It's like, what the fuck are you supposed to say? Like, you might have a god, but like, Like, let's say we had a Zeus, right? Let's say we had Zeus. And Jesus Christ wasn't a thing, right? It's like, Zeus fucking... What? Zeus fucking McKing of Godsters? Like, fucking, I don't know. Like, that doesn't roll off the tongue. Jesus fucking Christ is so goddamn good. But, like, if they don't have Jesus Christ in that world, then, you know, how... What the fuck are they gonna say, you know? Like, let's say there's, like, legit, think about, like, you need a last name. You need a good last name. Gotta be, like, a nice and simple, solid hitting last name to use in vain. Thing? Like, Jesus fucking ain't gonna work, right? Unless you're writing a different kind of, like, holy Bible, you know what I'm saying? But, I'm going to hell. I'll go to hell for you. But, yeah, that's looking good, actually. But, sorry, what was I saying? I forgot entirely. I was saying something. Oh, yeah. So, like, it kind of... I feel bad for anyone who lives in a world where Jesus Christ isn't a thing for the sole thing of, like, not being able to say Jesus fucking Christ. Because, goddamn, that's a nice cathartic, like, exclamation. You know what I'm saying? That it just fits so good. That's a really good exclamation. Like, I don't care about the man himself or the myth he is, but, like... The curse words that come from using his name and the... You know. I actually started using Jiminy Crickets here and there. Like, Jiminy fucking Crickets. That's good. That's fucking good, right? But, like... You know, you get what I'm putting down, right? Like... I don't think it's just, like, a JC name. Like you can say Justin fucking Timberlake, you know? Or, I don't know, give me another fucking name with a first and last name. Mark fucking Hamill. Like, yeah. So, like, I feel bad for a world that doesn't have, like, a god to use who has a first and a last name that you can use with profanity. Like... Think about Harvest Moon for a second. They just got the Harvest Goddess, right? Like, what the fuck do you say? Like, Harvest fucking Goddess? Like, nah, it doesn't work. Or, like, fucking, like, again, Greek mythology. Zeus. Zeus fucking... Zeuserton? I don't fucking know, you know what I'm saying? Like, Oh, Hollow Knight could work. Like, Pale fucking King, you know what I'm saying? Like, that could kind of work. I think the Pale King's kind of like a god, but not a god, or whatever. There's complications there. He's also dead. He's also very dead, the Pale King. He's also so fucking dead. I've seen his body. Trust me, bro. Trust me, bro. We're getting there for sure. Nice and orange. Nice and orange. It's a little bit white though, so I gotta fix that. The question is, what does his body look like? Give me 1 second. I'm gonna get a picture of his body. I know I have one, because I was using one before. Using this one, probably. So this shows me that for the main body, because I want to do this kind of step by step. I don't want to like do all. I want to do all the orange at one time, right? The main body, I'm looking at really primarily red, a little bit of orange on the chest, and the feet and the arms. So like I'm gonna do that. I don't think that it is very dark there. Like I'm looking at like. I don't think we have a lot of like glowing in the body. I think there's a level of like I'm looking at it right now, right? Like here's the thing about Crimson Fatalis. I can't tell where the crimson ends and the Fatalis begins. Because like I'm gonna have to go back in on these wings after I make them white and make them black again, right? Or brown, or whatever, like the color is gonna be, right? I have to go back and like do all that shit again. After I get them to like a really bright yellow, which I'm probably just gonna make this area yellow. This area is gonna stay like that orangey color. This area is gonna go black with this area becoming yellow too, right? Like that's kind of like how it's gonna go. And the chest and the body are primarily this red color. I don't know how much I want to mess with the current body I have. The current body I have is just straight up red. However, it's not a glowing red, and I think what I want to do, I want to get it glowing, which means I have to build it up from a yellow to an orange to a red. Which means I'm gonna have to go in, I think, and do all of it in orange and yellow, and then build it back up. So let's put the wings aside for a second. I'm gonna go get the body. I think what the plan's gonna be when doing this guy, right? Is we're going to essentially build the orange everywhere. Light yellow, and then and we don't have to do too much, because here's the cool thing, right? A lot of this is going to be covered by black later on, except for the spines, the horns, and the tips of the arms and legs. So like what we're going to do, I think, is we're going to... Here, let me get another... It's like, if you see this one, right? Most of that coloration is on its extremities at that point, right? So if we move that and we work with that concept, we should be able to orange it up, yellow it up, orange it up again. This area will be yellow at the end. This area will be yellow at the end. Its face will be yellow. And we'll actually, let me bring up that fucking Crimson Fatalis video. Hold on. Crimson Fatalis fight. Where's the video? Frontier Fatalis is ridiculously cool. It's too cool. Thank you. Yeah, like legitimately, I see a lot of this. The reason why I want to add orange and yellow to this is because as I look at it, all these areas here are going to eventually be painted over to be this browny rock color, right? I'm not going to be able to dry brush that. I don't think I'll be reasonably be able to dry brush that. Which is going to be a little bit of hard work for me. But like, I'm looking at the body right now. It looks like most of it's just like this orangey red with the wings and extremities being really yellow. So I definitely got to get at least an orange on here. Wow, this fight's sick as hell. But it is still the black dragon, just with more orange on it and red. More fire spread throughout it. So, that shit going. I think what we'll do actually is not only will we dry brush orange on here, we'll dry brush white on top of the orange, and then yellow, and then back to orange, and yada yada yada. That way we don't glaze the white. I'm gonna see how that works. Because, again, we're covering a lot of this shit, right? We're gonna be covering a lot of this shit in darker colors anyways. I'm not too worried about keeping it perfect on this side. And the white's gonna help it glow. The white's gonna help it give that sense of glowing, which is what we want. Plus, if I could finish with the orange soon, you know, that'd be nice. That way I don't have to. That way I could like not have to buy more orange, but I might have to buy more orange either way. I think I'm going the long way around on this fucker, though. I think there's a lot easier ways of doing it. And I just am not doing. Because it's me, your boy, Steph. And I'm experimenting. What most of my painting is just a level of experimenting of like, what the fuck am I doing? I don't know. I like dry brushing a lot. Let's see what how far I can get with just dry brushing, essentially. That is to a degree a level of what my painting is. Like, how far can I get with this one thing I really like? That one thing. Like, I use dry brushing on Onbu and the Villager a lot as an example. I liked it a lot, obviously. Kept it. Looked great. I used dry brushing on my magma cubes like earlier today. Come on. I just want everything to be fully painted, you know what I'm saying? Change my seating position a little bit. I haven't done that in like 10 seconds. I forgot to take my Adderall today, which kind of sucks, but I've been thrown off by fucking sleep time zones changing fucking bullshit. I woke up at 12 and I thought to myself, I probably already took my Adderall. I didn't. I'm gonna not enjoy waking up at 6 tomorrow. For work. My coworker's gonna be back from like a really long trip they took, so I'm very excited to see them and be like, hey, how'd your trip go? And have a whole bunch of small talk, you know? All right. Oh shit, look at that. I missed this spot entirely before. So what I can do real quick is I could give it a little bit of a paint in red I have. Just come back later and I also heard recently that in the game of Monster Hunter, there is kind of lore hidden about a sapphire Fatalis that is like a black Fatalis but shoots like blue lightning. The temptation I have to get a 4th red dragon mini, now that I've heard about that, by the way, is pretty high. I'm not gonna lie. That's I'm kind of like, hey, can I get a 4th Fatalis here? No, I'm gonna stick to the unless Wilds comes out with a fucking Sapphire Fatalis bite in the expansion, right? Which would be wild. Because it's only like rumored and it's never been seen in the actual games. And I think even in the games it's just a rumor essentially. I don't even remember which game it was. I just remember watching a video about it that mentioned like, oh, in this game, like maybe it was like something like Frontier because Frontier is wild like that, right? Or maybe it was GU because GU is fucking wild like that too. I mean, GU has all 3 Fatalises, you know what I'm saying? So like, who knows? Where the fuck did they come from? Actually, I gotta look that shit up later. I gotta find out where the fuck Sapphire Fatalis, that myth. Oh, I missed another piece of that red bit. Oh, fuck me, huh? Look at it real quick. Right down here, too. You can barely see. One of those is like, I can't fucking see it, but like, I mean, I can see it because I was looking for it, you know what I'm saying? But like, I don't think most people would have seen it if I hadn't pointed it out. The most observant people. The people who know what they're fucking doing, painting. I'd be like, damn, you got me good, bud. And I'd be crying in my corner because all the cool people were like, Steph, you fucked up. I'd be like, alright. Reposition myself. Like, this is looking pretty good already. However, I still want to get a level yellow on there. That way we could come back with an orange and a white and a red after that. I might actually just end at making everything really orange. Hey, already like, oh, it's only 9. Never mind, I thought it was like 10. Are you kidding me? This part's removable too. Not that I want to remove that. But I did not know that part was removable. Cool. Now I know for the future. Never need to remove part of the head. I get a little bit more orange on this. Actually, like, less of a dry brush, more of a splotching. And if you came back from the ads recently, thank you very much for watching the ads. I really appreciate it. You guys are wonderful. Wish I could make an ad list for you guys, but alas. How much orange do I have? Not a lot. I have a lot more left, so it means I gotta really be... Most of the shit's fucking like... Alright, let's get the areas up here. This will have to like... I'm gonna have to like make a lot of this area orange later, so let's get these... Here we get these top areas here. I'm gonna need to get the face as an example. I don't want to watch Shin Godzilla again. I'm just like, I want to watch Shin Godzilla now. Does that have anything to do with Crimson Fatalis? No, but I would want to. I don't know. Who do you think would win, Fatalis or Godzilla? What do y'all think? I think it's a tough fight, honestly. I don't think there's any winners coming out of that one. I think they're both getting their asses kicked real big. Godzilla's got that atomic breath, and that's gonna be good. But I think in many ways, like Godzilla's already fought like very classic dragon characters. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I feel like my want for Fatalis to win is much more of a bias than it is a fact. Things I'd like Fatalis more. That's not to say I don't want Godzilla to win, but you know, that's not to say that I don't want Godzilla not to win. You know what I'm saying? That sounds. I'm very sensitive. I've had people my entire life around me. It was like, oh yeah, I can smell that shit from a mile away. So I know when other people are smoking it around the house or whatever. Alright. Reposition my legs again. That orange glow on the back is looking cool. And then the arms and the legs. Also, there's a lot of sapphire imagery in, I was gonna say Final Fantasy, in Monster Hunter. Like, there's a sapphire star, which are referred to in like Monster Hunter World, right? Which you're kind of referred to as like the sapphire star. Then there's a sapphire, you know, a dragon, and then there's the sapphire Fatalis, which is alluded to in one game somewhere. So like, I feel like there's a lot of sapphire imagery. I am I'm excited for therapy on Wednesday too. I'm gonna have a therapy point. I'm excited for that. The other part just naturally is saying, okay. All right. See a little bit of a spot here. Let's take care of that real quick. All right, there we go. We'll take care of the... We'll get that in a second. A bad Star Wars joke. Winter, give me a number. 1 through like 100 or whatever. 1 through 126. We've had this one before. You know, I heard recently that a Wookiee got a really bad haircut. He was infuriated. He was infuriated. That's funny. I appreciate that. That's good. That's funny. The carrying cut? Honestly, right? Poor Wookiee. Has to deal with a carrying cut. Poor guy. How are you today, Winter? I hope you're doing very well. Alright, let's see how this is looking. Let me bring up the image again. Got this area lighter. We start cracking this area later too. We have a lot of this orange area, which will dry brush in red very lightly after we get some yellow on there. We're gonna get yellow going down the entirety here. We're gonna get yellow on the arms, and then yellow clearly on the face. Okay, cool. Let me look at the video again, because I had the video of the Crimson Fatalis fight as well. I want to take a look at that and see what he's got. Yeah, yellow going down the chest, yellow going down the back. Okay, let's set some yellow out. Found out I have an allergy to grass? Jesus Christ, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that, bud. Give me a second. I am... Oh, wait. I actually have another dry brush here. Don't even need to change them. Cool. That sucks, bud. I'm sorry to hear that. Like normal hay fever or something worse? You know? It's also a great idea for sneezing. A great idea for D&D. Hell yeah, tell me your idea for D&D. I'd love to hear it. Hopefully it's not too bad. Yeah, if it's just sneezing, I'm glad it's not too bad. The idea is Pokemon reversed. So like a Pokemon Mystery Dungeons kind of deal. Is that what you're thinking? This is too bland. Stop. We're not doing that. We're going back. We're gonna hit that back up with orange real quick. You're not a human, but a Pokemon. You battle with humans. That'd be kind of funny, actually. That'd be kind of funny. That would be kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie. Go, divorced dad. What? Son, why am I here? Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna get a little bit of white on here before I get any yellow. Alright. White. Like you're Pikachu and you own Ash Ketchum. That's fucking wild. Yeah. That's fucking wild, man. That is a wild D&D idea. Say that much, that's for sure. No, too thick, too thick. Hold on. There we go. A little thinner. Let me see where else I want this shit. All right. You're Pikachu and you fight with fucking Ash Ketchum. Jesus. I mean, in a way, like, I'm pretty sure, like, Pokemon, humans are just like, they have a lot of energy cards, gambling system, there's a chance you'll get a legendary, still deciding who's legendary. Oh, fucking amazing. I mean, Ash would be a legendary, wouldn't he? Like, fucking Ash could 1v1 Mewtwo. Ash did punch Mewtwo. Ash did, like, fucking sumo flip Mewtwo. I think Ash is a good option for a legendary, honestly, there, bud. Not gonna lie. Larry as oh, fucking Larry Butts. Is that who you're adding? Sorry. Why would you make Larry Butts a fucking... Nah, man, he's like a fucking Weedle. Larry Butts is a fucking Weedle. What are you talking about, bud? Fucking a Weedle. I mean, fair enough, though. If you want to get Larry Butts to be a legendary, that's your fucking world. You gotta give him them stinky moves, like Stink Eye or whatever it's called. Or the really bad moves from Smeargle, so he's like Loris Deminim or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I think having Larry be a Smeagol would be pretty funny, actually. Larry as Smeagol would make sense. Yeah, actually, I like that a lot now. Now that I'm thinking about it, I like that a lot. Let me look at his body again. Going down to the chest, goes back down to about the abdomen area, up to the neck, mouth. To be fair, I'm kind of getting like a other form of him because I know I've seen other forms of him that are redder. Oh, that's a lot redder there. Okay. Yeah. All right. Cool. So we're gonna want to go for one more round of orange, probably on those white parts. Hit it with a little bit more white. And then go for a round of yellow on there. What we're trying to do, basically, is layer it up, right? So, like... Larry Butts is a legendary, huh? I applaud the bravery. I'm actually really excited to get back into more AA tomorrow. I'm ready to do more AA. Oh. Always nice to get back into it. Well, keep us updated on what you think is going to be legendary. What are your starters actually in this world? Do you know what your starters are going to be for this human Pokemon world? Kind of curious. The starters are very important for Pokemon. God, it's hot in here. I gotta put my fan up a little higher, probably. Fucking springs now come in full blast. Be like, fuck you, you know? Well, not full blast. I think tomorrow we're still hitting the 6. But it's coming pretty strong soon. Eminem. Hey, that's looking better. Got a little bit of white back on there, then we start with the yellow. The white carries a bit more than the orange does. The yellow probably will. Of how drastic the color difference is here. No? Okay. Alright, let's do it. That yellow on there, baby. This is going very bright. A little brighter than I anticipated, but we can work with this. We can work with this. I think we could do a lot of good with this. Don't get me wrong. We could still work with this. Because we'll probably come back over with an orange. Again. Except for the very tippy tops, like the very tippy tips, we're probably gonna leave like as pure yellow as we can possibly make. That's looking kind of sick, though. That's looking super sick, and it's definitely looking like a part of what's going to be. Like, this part here is definitely going to be like... But we're going to have to basically go over again with reds and oranges and a little bit of whatever is to get a little bit more of a color variation, you know what I'm saying? So we'll have to do more. This is not done for sure, but like this here, this chest... That's looking good. This face. I'm looking at. Here's the thing. I'm looking at the video. The face is very yellow. You just don't see a lot of it on the picture. You do see that part of the face ends up being brown. Part of the face ends up being yellow. But it just depends on what part of the face you're looking at and at what time. So, pretty happy how that's turning out. Which we're gonna have to... Oh, am I... Alright, everything still works. Yeah, so we're gonna have to like keep that really bright yellow on the top here. We're gonna go back with orange back down here. Which maybe we could do now. Here, let me see if I can have if I have a smaller dry brush. I probably do. I do have a smaller dry brush. That's nice. Cool, cool, cool. So let's get a little bit of that there. I have a very small dry brush too. So let's start detailing that shit up. So we're gonna get here. I want to paint. Let's try actually detail. I might need to use a bigger brush, and I don't really want to. There we go. Okay. I don't plan on using white anymore. I think I'm very magenta because I fucked that shit up. Alright, cool. This does look very fiery, which is good. But it does not look very Crimson Fatalis yet. I think what I'm gonna do... Let me try something out real quick. Actually, let me try something out real quick. I'm gonna try... It is the Black Dragon, so I should get added on. Unless... Hold on. What if... Wait, hold on, what's this? Abaddon Black. Alright, cool. Unless, hold on, I want to try... Where is it? Oh, here it is. I'm gonna try something out real quick, right? I think what I'm gonna do is real quick, I'm gonna start a experiment, right? I'm gonna start an experiment. Get this going. We have a Crimson Fatalis here. And you can see that all over its body, it's got these like little areas that cover. No, black's gonna work better. I'm like, let me try fucking brown. I don't think brown's gonna work well. That's not real cool. I could mix a little bit of brown with it. So, like, there's no problem mixing something. Make it a little less black, a little black. That can give it a little bit more depth. I don't know if this is gonna work, so we're just gonna try it. I want to try hitting along those lines of scales. I get a lot. That's what I can see. What I could probably do is glaze it later. A lot of these deep areas that I won't be... I think are already like dark red, but I want to kind of lighter. I wonder. I'm gonna try something out real quick. I could always redo this. That's why I'm not too worried if I try something out. I can always redo it. I'm gonna try something out. I want to try dry brushing it. It really worked well earlier today with the magma slugs. And it would save me a lot of time, right? Like, let's try this out. That's really good. Like, that red is still... Yeah. As long as I stay really gentle, it's really good. Fuck me. I wasted time with that. Alright, can we do it? Let me try expanding that a little bit. I want to see how much that works, you know. That looks really good. Much better than that, right? That looks great. Look at that. I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna redo that entire area. We're gonna have to, right? So like, we're gonna have to redo that entire fucking area. So I'm gonna wash this real quick and I'll be right back. We're gonna redo that entire area. We are gonna dry brush it a few more times. I get it deep. We're trying to get it real deep too, because I think what we're gonna try to do basically, right, is we're gonna try to get it a little lighter on the inside and then come in with the black brown. And then we should be able to get a lot of those scales looking really good, and underneath having a very, very light color. So like, we're gonna redo that entire thing real quick. I beansed it, but I learned. You know what I'm saying? I learned before I finished entirely, so like, we're good. You did good. I am very happy with what I discovered. I might just need to get more orange. That's the only thing I'm thinking I might need to do. How much more orange do I have? I could probably make it go a little longer by putting a drop of a thinner in there or two. You know what I'm saying? Then giving it a really good shake. I put some medium thinner in here. Then I'll put it on the fucking vibrating sword. Fucking vibrating sword. The vibrating, vortex I have. I wonder if I make it go yellow, then orange, if it'll be better. You know what I'm saying? We could try that. That looks really nice, right? Over here. So why don't if we try like going yellow, then orange. Then we have a very nice like flaming color with still that has that red underneath it, you know what I'm saying? Like this is already like fucking oranged up, right? But like if we add a little bit of yellow, then go to the orange and yada yada, maybe it'll be something nice and new. Who knows? We could try it. Let's just give it a little bit of a oomph, right? Let's just give it a little oomph. Like we don't need to do crazy. We just give it like a little, just like a little, you know, just like a little. See, look how little we're doing it, right? You don't need to be crazy with it. Just need to give it a little something, a little something, right? Nothing crazy. Like everything else, got a little bit of crazy style. But this, just a little something. Got a little red on here. Fuck. Gotta let that drop. Oopsies. Gonna go wash that off real quick. The one they call contamination. Or maybe I go from yellow to red, right? Maybe I go from yellow to red. Like, maybe that's the answer. Maybe yellow to red. Actually, I think orange is still the better call, actually. Not gonna lie. The issue is still down here. Those areas, those are dark. That's my big issue. So what if instead we had a... I've done this a few times. Oh well, work. A glaze. Right? That yellow. Let's just try it out. See, this is why now I kind of know the way I want to work with fire and like fire colors now is from yellow up essentially. I don't want to work. Hey JT, there was toothless, now there's wingless. I know, right? Brutal. It took away his wings. I now know that I kind of want to work from yellow up, and I started this one brown. Like I'm not the greatest choice, but like I think we could work with it still. Get yellows into crevices and what have you, and then work from there. But we'll see. We'll give it a shot. We'll see what we could do. I think we could do it. I think there's still a pretty good shot at having a good looking. I think it'll be good looking either way. Don't get me wrong, but you know what I'm trying to say. I think we could make it even better. How you doing today, JT? Hope you're doing well. I'm vibing. How are you? We're vibing here too. We're painting. We're vibing. I'm gonna do that later. It's fine. It's least of my problems, honestly. That dry for a second. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna get the orange back on top. Get the orange back on top. we could fuck around. 10 minutes. I'm gonna try to do both sides. Right, I did a dry brush first. F you, goober. Do a quick dry brush on this side. We could do it. Nothing too crazy. We're just gonna go nice and quickly, you know. We don't want this to be too heavy, the dry brush. We will get back on the orange of this, you know. On. Do I have any clean sides? I do. I have one clean side. Cool. See how this goes. I think this will be fine. I'm not sure, but better than doing nothing, and I think it'll work. We don't need the insides to be like super bright, but I would like that yellow glow to come out. That's kind of the goal, right? We want that fiery glow. Leave that stand first. My cat's chest smelled like a Payless shoe store. Oh my god, that's a wild fucking way to say that your cat's chest smelled like something. What? Why? Did you go to a Payless shoe store? And why specifically a Payless shoe store? Alright, everyone take a quick break. Restroom, all that kind of stuff. I'll see you in a second, alright? I'll be right back. I'll be honest, I have no clue. I've never really done Payless. I've gone to other stores. Alright, be right back again. Alright, I'm back. I would have always wanted to pay less as a kid. From what I've seen, I haven't seen one. I haven't seen one either, honestly. I know of Payless, you know, it was a franchise when I was a kid too. So like, I know of it. I just haven't seen one in years. Alright, let's try. That's looking good. A little yellower, a little brighter, but it's not. I like that. That's better. It's almost like experimenting is paying off. Or I'm gaslighting myself and thinking it looks good. Either way, it's working for me right now. Thank you. We are making Crimson Fatalis. Oop, we're making Crimson Fatalis. Nope, we're making Crimson Fatalis. So we're starting from a very light color, going up dark, essentially. So it's going to be a bit of a trip. It's going to be a little time coming, essentially. But, yeah. Oh, yeah, I keep them. I have my original Fatalis on my shelf right behind me, actually. Then I show off my mini collection. I have another video coming out actually tomorrow for another mini that I'm showing off. I do keep them. I've considered selling them here and there, but a mini like this, to sell something like this size is like a couple $100 easy. Like it's a very expensive thing. Like the minis themselves cost $100 by themselves, not including the paint and the hours I'm taking into them and all that kind of stuff. Like. I do have charity commissions for like people who want to like, hey, I want to donate to a charity. I'll give you the minis, you paint them, and then I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do it for a little cheaper than if you were paying me, obviously. I don't sell many. I've never sold a mini yet. I've given some away for charity, but I've never sold one. But yeah, I just keep them. I enjoy them. If someone ever wants to buy a mini off me, that's something that they could talk with me about one day, and I would definitely consider it, but yeah. I'm also going to be doing a charity giveaways for the charity event that we're going to have in July, and some of those will be minis. Not this guy. This guy's a fucking... He's going to be mine. All the Fatalises are going to be mine, mind you. I don't think I'm giving away any of my Fatalises anytime soon. Those are fucking hard painted minis. If I do give away the Fatalises, if I ever sell them, they will be charity auctioned, all three as a group. They're gonna be very expensive, or I don't know, maybe. This is not a mini I want to sell. The way I'll put it, it has to be a very good reason to fucking sell. There'll be a very good reason to fucking sell it. These guys have worked very hard on. I do not want. However, the Red Dragon, the young adult Red Dragon minis can be made relatively easily. This is an adult Red Dragon mini. The young adult ones are very similar. And they have a very similar design and can be easily made into a Fatalis. Which means that if anyone wants a tiny Fatalis, that's a thing too. Let's take a look at this. I want to try something. Ready? Alright, where's my Abaddon Black? It's right here. I am running low on Abaddon Black. If you're ever interested in a commission, let me know, JT. I'll send you the form. I can talk about stuff that way. If Mixing Abaddon Black is very good. The dirt spatter, that's looking very nice. Hey, let's try something out. Hey. So, we got plenty of scales on the leg. Let's try it out. Two. This is two. What's the color? What's the one I used before? I know I used. Was it this one? No. This one. I've used it. That's going good. That's going good. We want that very slow buildup. I don't want to rush this one. Would rather like do a lot of this shit. Rush it. Like, see that? That's nice. That's where we're going. That is what I'm looking for. Look at that. That That looks so good, actually. Look at its head again. Okay. That's looking really great. I gotta use a new sheet of paper. You are done. This is coming out to be a lot more like Crimson Fatalis. This is looking great. If we get the black done today, I want to see if I can get that black done. At least on the body, right? Like, I'm probably not gonna get done elsewhere. Where is my... There we go. Oh shit, it's almost like 10:30 now. Fuck me, dude. Alright. Well, let's quickly wrap this up then. I'm about to clean up everything too, mind you. Like I've got to clean up everything after this. That's looking great, honestly. That's looking great. I'm gonna stop right here. Because look at that compared to this, right? We still have a lot of work to do over here, but this is looking great. I want to stop. We're done. For today, we're done. I'm gonna go clean up, let everything dry, and then I'll show you guys what we've done today, alright? Be right back. Gotta do one more thing. 1 second. All right. Let's show you guys what I've done. So, first and foremost, did the wings. Both sides now are orange. That's nice. We did the first few steps on these. That's good. Got these wings looking really good, right? Second, we kind of did the entire body. Is it done? No. I think what we could do, we still have to do the chest, right? As I look at the thing, we're gonna still have to do more yellowing here and more oranging here as well. As this is all fine. I'm looking at the Crimson Fatalis. This is all fine. What we're basically gonna need to do is get those hands, fingers, tips of the top here and parts of the mouth more yellow. But this is how Crimson Fatalis is supposed to look. Those black scales are still on top. We're gonna get more brushes on here and maybe a little bit more red orange in there, but you know, nothing too crazy. Maybe get it like a glaze of red. That way that's coming out. But other than that, I'm done right now. I have done more than I thought I was going to do today, and I'm very happy with it. If you're watching this on YouTube as a VOD YouTube, thank you very much. I hope you had a good one. Stay safe, stay Botanist Cool YouTube. I'll see you soon. Bye!